Hello, beautiful fruity cutie. What's up? My name is Jeanette, also known as Ms.FitVegan. Today we're going to have breakfast together. Breakfast is the same every day from June to September, and that is a watermelon. And watermelon is one of the most nutritious, most incredible foods on the planet. That's why I chose it as my signature, my favorite thing on earth. And if you saw my house, which I want to give you a house tour, but at the same time, I'm embarrassed. I don't know, because I don't have a normal house. So I will one day very soon, but I have watermelon stuff everywhere, like everywhere. If you see my house, it's like a fun house, okay? It's not normal. So nothing I do is normal. Nothing you do is normal. You wouldn't have found me if you are a normal person. Normal means boring. So let's just get that out of the way, okay? So I want to talk today. First of all, we're going to get into the topic of the video. But speaking of butts, the next time you pick out a watermelon, you're going to look for the biggest, darkest butthole possible. That's right. Both sides. They need to be big. They need to be dark. Don't get no moldy looking butthole and try to get the biggest one. I'm telling you, this is the new secret. Also, webbing. Webbing means it's sweet. I'm telling you, every single watermelon I get with a big butthole, dark, with a yellow spot, and with webbing. And also, it has to be really heavy for its size. So when you pick it up and it's super, super heavy and you're like, what the fuck? Get that one. Okay, so I cut my watermelon really simply. Sometimes I see some of these people on the internet cutting watermelon in a very fancy way. I gotta tell you, that don't work for me. If it's not easier to be raw than cooked, then I'm not gonna do it. Okay, and you're not gonna do it either. Eating raw has to be so simple, so easy, and so delicious that you want to do it, and it's easier to do it than it is to be cooked. Because you know as well as I know that it's very easy to eat processed foods in this world. This world is designed for you to be sick. Okay? That's why we have to find easy, simple ways to be healthy. So I cut my watermelon like this, and I call it a day. Sometimes I do this. This is me cutting it fancy, by the way. Okay? That's fancy, right? Put it in a bowl. Okay. There's another way to cut it. Hold on. Let me just transfer that to a bowl. All right, the second way that I love to cut watermelon, or you could just take a spoon. Obviously, you take a spoon and you're done. Look at that. You just take a spoon. Done. Go to work. But if you really, really want to cut it, okay, you can do slices like this, or I'll show you another really simple, easy way to cut watermelon. Okay, well, let me try it first. Hold on. It's good. Because sometimes, you'll be cutting stuff and then you'll sit down to eat it and it'll be bad and you're like, what the fuck? I hate wasting my time. That's one of the most important things to me is my time. Time is precious. We do not have unlimited time. Okay. So we're going to get a bowl here and we're going to just look at that. You're just gonna go like that, and it's all sliced up for you. You see? You see what I did there? Done. Done. And then we have some left over, no problem. But it doesn't have to be perfect. It's perfect as is. Okay? Look, how long was that? The video's 4 minutes in. Okay, I made a whole meal, extra fancy, in 4 minutes or less. Here's watermelon 3 ways. Square, cubed, sliced, regular. Okay, now, what we're going to talk about real quick is that you want immediate healing and you want it to be natural, right? You want to heal naturally. You want to detox naturally, you want to clear your skin naturally, and you want to lose the weight naturally, right? Like all natural, without side effects, without the drugs, without the liver cancer that people are getting from Ozempic, kidney failure. Okay, that's what you want, but that is not realistic. So please be realistic. Things like cancer, tumors, they take 20, 30, 40 years to form. Okay? So when you go raw, you are not going to be miraculously healed overnight, but you will find that the body wants to be healthy. The body is craving health and wants to lose the weight. Your body wants to heal. Your body wants to have clear skin. Your body really, really wants to sleep. Your body wants to lose the weight, but it takes time. It didn't take you a year to look the way you look. It didn't take you a year to get cancer. It took you 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. The body needs time. The number one most important thing when it comes to being healthy is consistency. So I spoke about this in last night's video. Consistency is the only thing that matters. But when I say consistency, I mean consistency over a lifetime, not 6 weeks, not 6 months, not a year. I need you to find a way to stay consistent for a lifetime. And let me tell you, how are you going to do that? You're going to make it so simple and so easy, okay, that it's easier to be raw. Oh, I almost opened my mango, but I have a guest coming tonight, so I'm going to save it for her. Damn it. I only have one left. I have a mame that seems to never be ripening, so that's interesting. I've got some golden kiwis as well, but I'll just have watermelon. It's fine. I just like to do things with my hands in the video. So anyway, consistency over a lifetime. Now, how are you going to eat raw for a lifetime? When I say raw, I don't give a shit if it's cooked or not. When I say raw, which I'm going to stop saying the word raw, because a lot of people cannot be raw, and that's okay. You don't have to. I've been working on a book called the Eat Fruit Be Cute diet for years, and I got to get back to working on it because this is the diet that I highly recommend to all of my fruity cuties, all of my clients all around the world. This is a diet consisting of, pay attention now, fruit, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. Those 4 categories are the only human food categories: fruit, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. Everything else, yeah, sure, you can have seaweed, you can have spices. That's part of the fruit and vegetables, nuts, and seeds. Seaweed, not really human food, but of course you can eat it. Grains, not human food, but of course you can eat it. But fruit, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. If you eat those in abundance, whether it's raw or cooked or steamed or boiled or baked, just don't use the microwave like Chef AJ. Not sorry. I'm sorry. I love her, but just don't use a microwave like she has been doing her whole life. That is insane. But okay, we're going to move on. So don't use the microwave. Use a pressure cooker or steam it or bake it. Fine. That is how you're going to heal. You don't need to be raw. You do need to eat as much raw as possible, but you don't need to be raw. Okay? So when I say raw, I'm saying fruit, vegetables, nuts, and seeds, cooked or not cooked. Okay, let's end that there. Come to Misfit Mondays. You'll find out way more. Also, if you have been eyeing, pay attention. This is it. If you have been eyeing my 30-day weight loss hypnosis course, then this is the weekend to get it. So because of July 4th, I decided to do a little special, a little discount. And so the course is now at a really, really low discounted price. I'll leave the special link below. Check it out. It will be back to regular price on Saturday night. So from now until Saturday night, it's on a July 4th special discount. And inside the course, you get my other course, How to Be a Healthy Raw Vegan 6-week course, completely free. So I know that it says on the second page, it says you can get the course for only $20, the How to Be a Healthy Raw Vegan. But this weekend only, you'll get the course completely free. Okay? So you'll get the 30-day weight loss hypnosis course. You'll get my How to Be a Healthy Raw Vegan course, and you're going to get so many other bonuses and lots of my free books. You'll get my recipe book, you'll get my meal plan guide, and I'm adding things every single day. I just did a sleep hypnosis. There's a hypnosis to get off processed sugar, to break your addiction to salt, caffeine, processed sugar, so many things, and people are losing weight fast, easily, and effortlessly doing my course. So if you've been eyeing it, this is the weekend to get it, boo. All right. I might not be making as many videos. I will probably, but I got my retreat. Things are coming every day, so I'm preparing. Things are coming every day for my retreat. I'm really excited, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Oh my God, my retreat is in like fucking 6 days. Okay, love you. Check out the link below if you want to work with me. This is the only weekend that it's going to be this cheap. It is super, super cheap, and I highly recommend you check it out now before it goes back to regular price. Okay, love you, my boo. Bye.